Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Josh with the Get Business Credit YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to break down how to build up business credit in 2025. If you're just starting off a brand new LLC or a C Corp or S Corp, or you haven't started a business yet, or you already have an established business, but you haven't built up business credit, then this video is for you. Especially if you want to leverage business credit, get funding, just like this, all these stacks of business credit cards. I obtained these over about a 16-month period of time when I first started the channel. I think that was 5 years ago or so. I was able to obtain around 2.4 to 2.6 million in the first 16 months. And out of that, I would say approximately 50% or so was no personal guarantee. And out of that 2.6 million in business credit, it ranges from store cards, fintechs, like such as the Expensify card, that's a fintech, Corpay, BP Business Solutions, MasterCard. And some of those cards you can actually liquidate and actually get unlocked for multi-use, not just fleet only. Toolbox, another fintech, Roadflex, Fuelman MasterCard. Again, another one that you could liquidate or get unlocked also for multi-use. Universal Premium, also underwritten through FleetCor. JCPenney's underwritten through Synchrony, same as the Sam's Club MasterCard. Speedway Superfleet, which is now the 7-Eleven, also can be unlocked for multi-use. Wax, not very great card. The Pro Premier card, also now underwritten through Synchrony, used to be Community. And then of course there's traditional cards like the American Express, Business Green, and the Platinum American Express. I have too many to go through all these. Anyways, basically I just want to break it down to you guys. If you're trying to build up your business credit, it doesn't matter if you're already established business, couple years old, 5 years old, brand new business, or even if you haven't registered your LLC yet, it doesn't matter. This is a good foundation for you if you're trying to build up your, especially for the no PG part. And before I get into that, if anybody is interested in my one-on-one VIP business credit mentorship, then just text the number below, 937-423-9954. That's my personal cell phone. We can do a free consultation to see if you would qualify for my program or not. There is limited spots, but I'll let you know one way or another if you're a good fit or not for my mentorship. So the steps I'm going to be going over, you may have already done some of these steps. If you have, then just watch the whole video, because I'm sure for most of you guys, even if you're proactively building up your business credit, I'm sure some of these steps are not completed. So, just take it from somebody that's been there and gone through this. Pay attention to detail. Every little thing does matter. So if you just started your LLC, first thing that you should do is get a business bank account, all right? I'll have all the links in the description below. I suggest everybody to get Bluevine business checking account. Even if you already have, say, Chase or Wells Fargo, get Bluevine as well. It's a secondary account that you can use, especially if you're in my one-on-one VIP business credit mentorship. We use it to leverage and get other no PG business lines of credit. Our partnership with Bluevine, the minimum opening balance is 0. So you could essentially open the account with $1, but I don't suggest you do that, of course. It doesn't cost anything at all, so go ahead and sign up. Another reason you should sign up for a Bluevine business checking account is you're going to have the ability to possibly get approved for the Bluevine Business MasterCard. I've had several of my students already get approved for this. Ranges anywhere from like $3,000. I think my highest student got $18,000 approval. But for all of them, it was a soft pull. That's not bad at all. There's no annual fee with it, and you get 1.5% cash back on every purchase, and it builds your business credit. So literally it takes 5 minutes to sign up, open an account. Use the link in the description below, because that link is going to get you, like I said, 0 maintenance fee, no minimum account balance required, no opening balance requirement. If you just go to their regular bluevine.com, it's going to make you do a minimum of $50 or $100 opening balance With this link, you don't have to do any of that, and you get the account free for indefinitely. But anyways, enough about Bluevine. The link will be in the description below. Again, everything I'm going over, the link will be in the description below. Go over to Fair Figure. I'm not going to explain every little detail why you should get this, but it helps you build up business credit. I believe the paid plan is around $35. You use my link, you're going to get like 25% discount. So GBC 50, if I'm not mistaken. This is the dashboard once you're logged in as a premium account. They report to Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, CreditSafe, and also Experian. They're just implementing the Experian part. It's not fully implemented into their dashboard, but they report monthly, and their user interface is by far better than NAV's and anybody else's out there. So if you don't have Fair Figure premium account and you're trying to build up business credit, especially no PG business credit, you're missing out. You guys have heard and seen me preach for like over a year to get Fair Figure. I'm telling you that for a reason. It can definitely really help you, especially if you're just starting off building up your business credit. It gives you a good trade line, and you could potentially get the Fair Figure Capital Card, although I don't say it's highly recommended because it is expensive. Say you get approved for, I don't know, let's just say 10,000. The payback's probably going to be around 13,000. So it's not really a great option, but you can get up to 2 trade lines reported to all the bureaus, Small Business Financial Exchange as well, with the Capital Card. But if you don't qualify for the Capital Card, just have the premium account alone is going to get you basically the business credit monitoring service where you're going to be able to see everything. So their user interface is great. I'm going to make another video breaking it down in more detail. So make sure you subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Next, I would head over to NAV, get the NAV Prime account. I believe it is about $50. Don't get the one that is $10 more. Don't do it. Just get the one that it's $49.95 a month, and it's going to report to the business credit bureaus. So that's going to get you another trade line. And then if you qualify for the NAV Prime card, they have the NAV Prime card is basically like a net 1 day card. So I don't even want to call it a net 1 day card because basically you connect it to your business bank account and you get the card. Say you charge $50 today, right, on the NAV Prime card. By next day, basically around midnight Pacific Standard Time, it's going to deduct it out of your business bank account. So that's why I say they call it a business credit card, but to me, it's not really a business credit card. It's not even really a net 1 day card. But all that combined monthly purchases does help because it reports also as a secondary trade line to the Small Business Financial Exchange and to the business credit bureaus like Experian. You want to focus on Experian because Experian is used the most by financial underwriters. So if you're trying to get fleet cards, store cards, lines of credit, funding, revolving lines, draw lines, working capital, anything like that, financial underwriters 98% of the time are pulling Experian business credit, even like SBA loans. After that, I would head over to Ecredible. Now in Ecredible, we also have 25% discount, so use our link as well. It's exclusive discount only for GBC. No need to get the Business Lift Plus. It's not really worth the extra $20 a month, so you can just get the Business Lift. It's $19.95 a month. Like I said, you're going to save a little. I believe it's $5 or $6 off using the link in the description below. They report to Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian, so that's going to get you another trade line. Then you could actually utilize this and leverage it as a tool and connect utility payments, trash, electric, even if it's not in the business name, there are accounts that you can actually connect as long as you just certify that it's in the business owner's name and you're utilizing it for your business. And then those will be actually reported to Equifax and CreditSafe. And then you can also further leverage Ecredible and say you have credit terms with a small vendor that doesn't report, Well, you can actually self-report and pay per self-report, and Ecredible's verification team will do a verification call, basically a three-way call with you and the vendor, and confirm your credit terms and payment history. Now, you don't want to connect Ecredible to any account that you were ever late. Say it's a business cell phone and you were 30 days late. Don't connect it because it will go back the last like 12 to 24 months. So you use it wisely. So that's going to get you another trade line. The sky's the limit with Ecredible on how many trade lines you could actually utilize and get from it. But just the basic monthly fee between Fair Figure, Nav, and Ecredible, that's going to get you at least 3 minimum trade lines reporting to all the bureaus. But if you really utilize them, you could actually get 6 to 10 trade lines if you do it right, just between those three. And then as far as like a net 30, stay away from a lot of these like Summa Office Supply, Strategic Network Solutions, Dash Office Supply, Red Spectrum. There's too many to name, but basically if they're charging a fee up front and they're all about building business credit, that's their whole site, that's a red flag. A lot of them don't report. Business credit is not federally regulated. They're not all bad, but a lot of the starter vendors I would just avoid. Reach out to me. We can do a free phone consultation, 937-423-9954, day or night. I'll point you in the right direction one way or another, even if it's not for the mentorship. If you just need some quick advice, I just don't want people to be signing up for all these net 30 accounts that other people on YouTube are suggesting you to sign up for. Even Nav on their website, they suggest to sign up for all these net 30 accounts, and half of those don't even report. And even the ones that do report, they're only reporting to say credit safe. So go after this strategically. I've already spoke to Paul. He's one of the founders over at Coast to Coast Office Supply. They do report to Experian, and that's super rare for a starter vendor to be reporting to Experian because Experian is very strict to get a data furnishing license. So now is their prices maybe overpriced a little bit? Yes. I'm not saying use them long term. Just initially get the trade line, use it once or twice at most. And Coast to Coast reports on the first of every month to Experian. And then I would head over to Groji. They report also to Experian and Equifax. It's a net 30 terms. I think you're going to get 10% off using our link. I'm going to have Danny, the founder, on very soon as well. We're just trying to plan everything. I'll just read this basic part for you because it's very complex in a sense, but make your business lendable. It's for business owners seeking working capital, growing a business, operating software, providing AI content generation, business plan, project management. So basically, think of Groji as like ChatGPT or the AI. You can use it for anything, personal or business, whatever. They just make creating a business plan simplified in a sense, but not just that, but it'll help you make content for your website. Everybody should have a website, even if you're doing e-commerce and you're selling on Amazon, but you don't need a website. I don't want to hear from anybody that you don't need a website, because if you truly want to get stacks and stacks of all these business cards, then you're going to have a website. And I actually have a provider for website too, Uni, and they actually give it for only $79 one-time fee and $17 a month for managing it. And their websites are great. But anyways, basically at Groji, you can use it even as a task management. So it's a whole like business platform. So you can use it to assign tasks to your employees, reminders. There's just so much to get into with Groji. So that's why I don't want to get into any more further. Just sign up for it. They also report on the 14th of the month to Experian. I'm not sure when they report to Equifax. So that's another Experian trade line. And you guys notice a pattern. I'm talking a lot about Experian. So basically every step that I've went over so far, Groji, Coast to Coast, Ecredible, Nav, Fair Figure reports to Experian. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right off the bat. If you sign up for those, you got 5 Experian trade lines. But like I said, if you get the Nav Prime card, then that's 6. And then you get the Fair Figure Capital card, that's 7. So just right out of the gate, you got 7 solid trade lines reporting to Experian. That's a very good start in a wide variety of account mix, because they're going to be reporting as like net 30, commercial card, and they're reporting small business financial exchange, a couple of those. If you have some of these accounts and there's others that you don't, go ahead and sign up for them, I'm telling you. And none of these you really need to keep long term. I would say keep Fair Figure, because Fair Figure's giving you basically almost like my FICO on the personal side, but on the business side. So you can see updates in real time, basically, with all the bureaus. And then another step, you need to go over to listyourself.net, do the business part. Don't do any of these paid things at all. It's not necessary at all. Just the basic claim and listing. But you want to get yourself listed in the National Business Telecom Directory on the business side, because like Synchrony, they will check this, and it also integrates in with LexisNexis, and pretty much all the fleet cards like FleetCor, their databases are doing pre-checks before you even fill out the full application. That's how it pre-populates your business information. They're pulling from LexisNexis. So you definitely want to be listed in there. If you're not, if you got those denial letters that say business information is unverifiable, that's likely the reason why. So this is free to do. You just want to list your business, pick your business phone number, obviously select business, put your company name in, exactly the format that Experian has on smartbusinessreports.com. Select your business category. Pretty much all this is self-explanatory. Your business address. Now, definitely don't do this if you have iPostal. Anytime mailbox, it's okay, but it's still kind of a red flag. So if you have iPostal, you're not going to get very far when it comes to business credit, period. It's just not going to happen. So again, reach out to me if you do have iPostal, and I can give you some options on what you should do, because iPostal is a red flag. And don't be using like Gmail as well. If that's all you have, fine, but you really want to have a business email address. Basically, you just want to verify your phone listing. Another thing with the phone number, it can't be a personal cell phone number. I guess it could be, but again, don't cut corners, do things right. If you really want to be strategic and leverage business credit and get the approvals, these are the steps that you need to take. I didn't get that big stack of cards taking shortcuts. So I did everything right blueprint wise. So if you have Google Voice, that's not going to work. You need to have like a voice over IP business line like Nextiva. They also report to Equifax. But if you don't have that, you can use a business cell phone. That's fine. But just make sure it's the current business that you have. If you have a personal cell phone number, that's okay, but there's some other options. Again, just text me day or night. We can schedule a consultation. But basically, you want to validate the number. So if it forwards to an automated attendant, you need to select that, because right when you hit add listing, it's going to call and have you confirm and give you a 4-digit PIN to confirm that the actual phone number. And then check your spam box, wait 3 to 7 days, and they'll come back and tell you yes or no if it got into the National Business Telecom database. Speed things up. Then you're going to go over to Google and just put in Google My Business. That's all you have to do is Google My Business, literally that term. And then you're going to sign in or sign up. You want to claim your Google local business. Basically, even if you don't have anything yet, you want to Put the information in there. Even if you don't have photos, get some AI photos or something. Take pictures of your business or the industry. You want to fill this up because you want to look credible to underwriters, especially the no PG underwriters. They do Google your name. They're going to check and look and see if you have all these different citations and data aggregators, data listings. All this kind of goes into one major hub, and it does come down to, are you going to get approved or denied on quite a bit of the no PG lines, especially. So it's self-explanatory. Claim it, get it set up, fill out the description, like the description about your business. Don't leave it blank. Now, after you do this, they may try to upsell you for like ads and all that. You don't need it. Just do the claim basic listing. Same with the Better Business Bureau. They're going to try to charge you like a monthly fee to be verified sponsored listing. Don't need to do that. Just register, get the basic listing. That's all you need to do. Next, go over to yellowpages.com, claim your listing. You'll see it right here. Again, they're going to try to upsell you a premium listing. Don't do it. Just do the basic one. Okay, don't do anything else. Just do the basic one. And they may try to call you days down the line. Just always tell them no, no. Some of them even sell your information. So just no to everything. You just want to claim the basic listing. You want to get listed. And the reason behind all this is you want to be able to, one, look credible, and a legitimate business is going to be found on Google, not just your website, but if your business is, say, ABC Plumbing, and say it's Divvy or Ramp or Row or Expensify, whatever fintech it is, after you submit the application, their manual underwriters are going to Google your name. Even Synchrony does this. For like the Sam's Club card, if it has to be manually reviewed, they're going to Google your business. And the more that they see, the better. So there's a lot more. That's all I'm going to cover in this video, but there's Show Me Local, Merchant Circle, LinkedIn, Facebook list, business page listing. There's literally like over 50 different directory citations and data aggregators that you should be listed in. They're all free. They only take you 5 to 10 minutes to confirm and set up each one. Put them in an Excel spreadsheet. I'm telling you, this will go a long ways. But anyway, that's all for this video. I know it's way too long, but again, use all my links below. It's some of those is gonna use the links below. Those links are gonna definitely save you a couple $100 one way or another. And if you are interested in my one-on-one business credit mentorship, you can either fill out the link in the description below to apply, because I don't accept everybody. I'm quite picky on who I accept. I only accept about 5 to 10% for the people that reach out to me. I get about 10 to 15 people a day reaching out for consultations. So it's best, especially if you're in an urgent situation or you have an urgent question, just text me 937-423-9954. That's my personal cell phone number, day or night. I'm actually in the Philippines, so it's almost 10 a.m. here, so it won't be a problem. If you want to do a late night consultation, that's fine. But this basically just asks for basic information so I can see if you'd be a good fit for my mentorship or not. We have our own client portal and iOS and Android app. That's a Get Business Credit app. And here's the client portal. We're migrating to a new client portal. But if I accept you as a student, you're going to fill out this on the client portal. It's just the intake form. So I can do the audit on your business credit profile. So I look at all 4 main business credit bureaus and secondary bureaus like Anson, LexisNexis, Legal Research, as well as doing an audit on the citations data and social signals as well. And after I do the audit, then basically I assign tasks. This is just a demo account, but you're only going to get 5 to 7 custom tasks weekly. Some weeks you might only get 1 or 2. It depends on what I feel that you're ready for. So I'm going to assign some foundation tasks based on what I find in the audit and what you don't already have. When I assign that to you, you complete it. Let's go into one here real quick. This is the Navan travel credit card. It's going to have the detailed instructions. I have a tutorial here on what you need to do. So you're going to click this link, step 1, and that's going to open up the page just like shown on the tutorial. And it's going to walk you through the steps on what you need to do to apply for this particular card. Now, again, I'm only going to have you do this if I feel you're ready for it. But after you complete that task, even if it's on an application, say it's a Google local page, whatever it is, but you just tag and put @CreditJosh, task done or completed or verified or pending, or Josh, hey, I got approved for $10,000. And then you hit mark done. Each task based on what you completed on week 1 will dictate what I assign to you on week 2. Every week I'm checking your files, what you've already done, and looking for any updates. Based on that, every week it starts getting more fine-tuned, and you start getting approved more and more as the weeks go on. That's why my minimum mentorship starts at 12 weeks. It goes from 12, 16, 26, and 52 weeks. The majority sign up, I would say 60% or so, do the 16-week. The remaining kind of split between 26 and 52 weeks. Those are students that are trying to get $500,000 to over $1 million. Those that are, they could be in any type of business, but they all kind of are like-minded as far as wanting to get into real estate investing, fix and flip properties and whatnot. Anyways, that's all. I've rambled enough. If you are interested, just text 937-423-9954 or email me support@joshvanhorn.com if you want to get my free ebook that basically covers what we already talked about tonight, but breaks it down with all the codes and links. All right. With all that being said, you guys take care. Until next time, bye-bye.